Hi, it's Roscoe here with another pet battle. I'm running my team Vengeful Soul. It's a Vengeful Porker pet, a Wicked Soul, and the pet Stardust. So with the Vengeful Porker pet is a really good matchup against these two Bone Serpents. I am going to start with my Wicked Soul. I want to see if I can hit through the decoy here. So I'm just going to damage him. The decoy will go down. For these other two, with the decoy, if I'd haunted straight away, then they're taking some damage from the bomb on the Porker pet, or could only do weak damage on the Stardust. I'll throw up the heal here, because now, once this is about to go off, I'm going to haunt into the Mechanical Panda, or MPD, Mechanical Panda and Dragonling. So I will haunt here. I'm actually now going to switch this Bone Serpent out. It means he may swap back in. He may also go with the MPD because of the damage that he could do to me. And now I'm going to swap into my Vengeful Porker pet. The 50% damage reduction will go up. And now I'm actually going to Spirit Spikes here to take, hopefully, nearly all that damage. And I should just be able to Powerball once, maybe twice, just so I'm quicker than the Dragonling. I'm going to get the damage out, and then once this is about to go off, I'm going to swap out. I will put up the spikes just to take some extra damage, to avoid some extra damage. Here I'm going to swap into my Wicked Soul, throw up the heal, and then hopefully be able to get the kill on this guy. And this is going to let me do the same. I'm going to haunt into this Bone Serpent. Hopefully just switch him out with the Celestial Blessing as well. It's the Porky Pet, and it's a really strong counter against the Bone Serpents. I'm glad that he hasn't gone for the Cool Darkness, because of the chance of it missing. I'm going to throw up the Celestial Blessing here. Swap to the Vengeful Porky Pet, get that damage reduction. I'm going to throw this up so I take no damage from this Bone Barrage that's coming. And then whilst he's locked, the smart thing would be to swap into this, so then he's actually got some abilities to use. Yeah, this team is a strong team, especially with the Porky Pet against Bone Serpents. might as well just Powerball. I think on the pet, or the Warcraft pet Discord, I put this team up on here, and one of the guys done really well with it. So if I'm going to be facing Bone Serpents, I'm going to go with this team called Hauntbreaker. No, actually, I'm going to go with Haunt Consume. Basically, this is a Consume Corpse team, but it's using the Doom Bloom with the Consume Corpse. More often than not, it would be like a Blighthawk that you use this with. Sometimes you could use the new pet Scraps as well, but I prefer not to have too many kind of undeads on the same team. So the Doom Bloom has this. I think there's a magic pet that has the ability as well, the Chaos Pop, but this isn't too strong. I mean, you've got the Navigate that you could use, the Bite. I've seen people use the abilities where it locks them out, so you just need to be careful when and if you use this. But I prefer the Doom Bloom because it's elemental. If you are against Bone Serpents, they only have that 40% hit chance on the Nocturnal Strike. It's also got the stun there as well, which although it can be dodged, if you can get it so it isn't, then it's really strong. Stuns are so strong. If he goes with the same tactic, I'm just going to use the Wicked Soul just to get rid of the decoy. I am just going to go straight for the Haunt here. I'm going to go with the Foxling, because if he uses Cool Darkness, it does less damage. I'm going to do good damage to him. And as I said, people don't like swapping to the back with the Haunt on them. Okay, he's gone for the 50% Nocturnal Strike, which is pretty fortunate on his behalf. I am going to now throw up my crouch. It's kind of one of those RNG plays where you could decide the battle for him. I'm going to get the kill here. I will, if he's still alive, I probably am actually going to swap him out, because I'm going to hope that he's not going to get the double kind of lucky hit, and I'm going to use the Doom Bloom here. Yeah, so it's really good. 40% hit because of the darkness. I'm going to swap to the Wicked Soul so that I can. I'm going to swap to the Wicked Soul because I think he may just throw out the decoy, and then it would have taken that stun seed. I'm going to wait until the darkness is off to actually throw up a heal, so I can get the Foxing a little bit more healed up. I'm not going to be able to avoid this bomb this time. Although I will go to the Doom Bloom, because it takes weak damage from it. He's gone for the Nocturnal Strike again. And this guy obviously likes to kind of gamble with his Nocturnal Strike. He's going to be ability locked here. It's going to allow me to throw up the stun seed. I'm going to switch back to the Wicked Soul to take less damage. That stun is really going to hurt him. It's not going to miss. See, I've missed with the darkness there. It's not going to matter too much to me. I am going to go for the damage just so he doesn't get the decoy up. And then hope I don't hit low on this next attack. Because I am quick on the Doom Bloom, I'm just going to go straight into the Haunt. I'm going to avoid that bomb damage. And then he's going to be with the RNG Nocturnal Strike, potentially again. So just in case he does get the hit, I am going to go with the Consume Corpse. So a big heal, not affected by the healing reduction. I will put out the Stun Seed. He's ability locked here again. I should just be able to take him down here, to be honest. Yeah, so the Doom Loom is really quite a neat pet. You don't see it in the queue often, but it's so strong against the Bone Serpents. If they were the SS's, I've got the Dazzling Dance there on the Fox that would take the speed above those. But yeah, it's quite a kind of a cool pet to use. Not many people use it. I've only got this one team with it. I mean, you could go with the Healing Wave, but because I've got the Wicked Soul with the Haunt, I'm going to the Consumed Corpse. It's just a slightly more of a heal. It isn't as regular, but you can get the damage out with your other abilities. I'll try one more battle. I'm not going to use this team again. I will try. I'm going to try this team. It's Squirrel Imp version 2.0. It's called version 2.0 because there is another team using the Infected Squirrel here. But this is kind of just like you build up all your dot damage. I'm going to start my Wicked Soul. I'm going to go straight into the Haunt. I should look to see which was his top out of these Bone Serpents, because I do kind of want the MPD to be swapped in. Hopefully I don't get the RNG miss on this. I am going to get the Immolation up, although I'm going to take some damage here. Because it is going to affect the decoy, and he will slowly heal back up. I'm expecting the Nocturnal Strike to come in. I'm kind of glad it didn't, so I can get my crouch up on the SS Squirrel here. It's another pet that you don't really see too often. I'm going to go with a Nut Barrage. His ability locked again. He could well swap here. I'm going to go and see if I can get the kill with the hits. All three miss, so I've not got the RNG there. And the crits. I don't know whether I would have survived that with the crouch or not. He probably is going to get the Nocturnal Strike off of me here. Although this is going to be a weaker healer, I'm going to throw it out, because the next ability I'm going to use is the Haunt. I'm going to go for the Haunt here, because it is a good matchup for the Imp, the Pandaren Dragoning. And both the Immolation Tick and the Nut Barrage have taken that decoy down. I will go to get the Immolation up. I'm going to swap him out as long as I don't get the miss. Because this is the matchup that I do want. I should hopefully have the win here now. I'm going to take this hit on one of these two, so I'm just going to go for just the pure damage here. So he's undead here. Even if he does get the kill on the Wicked Soul, it isn't going to be enough to win the battle. That was a bit of a closer battle there, especially kind of perhaps the first half. I was probably a little bit behind, but just the strength of the Fiendish Imp and the Wicked Soul are just really good. The Squirrel as well, it's another kind of underused pet. Got it in quite a few teams. We've just been trialing it out. Again, it's another 3-4-1 speed pet, which in the meta, this is kind of the golden speed. You're going to be outspeeding Wicked Souls, Fiendish Imps. There are quite a few pets that have this speed, but they're quite rare to kind of come across them in the queue. You sometimes do, but this doesn't have any kind of priority moves to use, so it affects it less. If you're up against other critters, you've got the bleed here. That's the only kind of real reason that I went for that over the scratch, because the abilities for the Imp are weak against critters. Wicked Soul, generally they're weak against critters because they do have kind of the scratches, the flurries, the nut barrages, the stampedes. All are going to do kind of good damage to the Wicked Soul. So yeah, that's kind of a few of my best teams, because as I said, the meta today has been really quite strong. I mean, I think I've faced double Bone Serpents every time. So yeah, but Bone Serpents are no kind of no easy win. So you do have to kind of play better teams against them. I'm not going to be able to kind of run one of these fun teams and get a win. Hopefully later on in the day, perhaps the queue will get a bit better, and then maybe I can kind of run one of these fun teams, perhaps using Trashy or one of these kind of fun ability, fun combo teams. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I'll try and perhaps get another couple of videos up today. I've got quite a bit of time today to do that, so if the queue does kind of quieten down, then I'm going to try and aim to get a couple more videos out. Hopefully with fun teams, and not just these kind of tier 1 OP teams. Thanks, bye bye.